Nigeria Info.
26 minutes gone past 6 o'clock. Good morning. It is Wednesday, June 2nd, 2021. We get into the papers at this time. My name is Ano Ogbevire. We have the Nation newspaper right here and some of the headlines here. Buhari seeks cooperation for tackling common global challenges. Nigeria's COVID-19 vaccine rollout in Africa best so far, says WHO. Why Gulak was in Owerri by Omar Agege. 1999 constitution must be reworked, says Gbajabia Mila. Ex-CBN chief Moralu, I will run for president in 2023. NECO registrar wasn't killed, says police. Ijaw girl, age 20, is U.S. varsity's overall best student. Toll likely to return to federal highways. Buhari to arsonists, killers, agitators. I will shock you. Insecurity won't define our administration, says federal government. In the Punch newspaper, stop threats. PDP tells Buhari as FG again promises tough actions. Businessman accuses police of assault, extortion of $5,500 worth of Bitcoin. Missing 29-year-old lady found dead in room, vital parts missing. Killer troops. NAF man guns down German-bound Nigerian in Imo. 6 killed. 90-year-old woman commits suicide in Kaduna. Amid rising insecurity, gunmen raise another Imo police station. Masob hails Southeast stay at home, says residents show love for Biafra. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003, 0817-923-0009 are numbers to call. Good morning, your Nigeria Info. Hello?
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, Emma, good morning. Look a man from HA. Yes, the flagging off of a post and the business of police station in HA, for me, is a very good one. And I commend the governor. I also expected the governor to use that medium to flag off Sokoto to Imo State Road. But no, that road is something else.
All right, you need to check the list of the projects the governor is working on. Perhaps it will be covered. JJ is calling from Rumigbo this morning. Let's hear you. Hello.
Yeah, no, good morning.
Good morning.
PDP urging the president to stop making threats. I support the PDP this morning. Remember some times ago when the president came back from medical trip abroad and the country was almost burning down under Osinbajo, and he said that any group that have agitations should go through their member representing them, that people have crossed the national red line, and that any group will be dealt with. And that order is still there. He also gave an order of shoot aside at anybody with AK-47. The order is still subsisting, and is giving another threat again. No, now we shouldn't start giving threats. 100 and how many students are in people's hands, and is giving threat like this. No. It shouldn't be about issuing threat. It is to be about action, smoking them out.
All right.
So for me, I don't think that threat is carried anything. They should act on the one he has given already. Thank you very much.
He's not carried. Oh my. Where are we? We're on Twitter at Nigerian for PH. Amechi Luna John. Nigerian politicians only know how to consume, not to produce. This country will suffer a hell of failure. This is going nowhere where you're eating our future. What have you been doing all the money you're borrowing? You're just bent on putting the nation into debt. Leonard Winke, Nigeria is already the world capital of out-of-school children. This continuous kidnapping of pupils and students for ransom will further set back education. And when education is destroyed, the nation is destroyed. May wise counsel prevail. Steve Ada, President talks tough on Twitter. He should do a national broadcast. Forum Friday. I want to ask Governor Wike why he said he must sit with Eche leaders first before awarding any road in Eche. What happened to Kehi General Hospital and Afara Umba Road? King Egberi Papa says, please, Buhari shock them because killing innocent civilians and policemen is an act of terrorism. We've got Kingsley from Eche. Good morning.
Hello, good morning. Mr. Kingsley calling from Eche. Governor came to Eche and flag off Eche campus is a welcome development. In that, we want to view the police station near the campus so that the students can be self-guided. Governor is doing well in Eche. If the governor said that the Eche leader should come and meet him, yes, it's a very good thing for them to meet and sit one table and get more development in Eche. Is that my case?
All right. Chooks is calling from St. John's. Good morning, Chooks.
Yeah, not just my administration, I security, Buhari. I think I agree with the president this morning because people are busy instigating problems, making the country ungovernable. The same people are complaining. I don't know what they will gain by making their own area ungovernable. And we are looking for development. We are agitating for development. The same people are killing police, going around making some couple comments, causing insecurity, causing chaos to their own country. It's very, very unfortunate. Let them stop and let this government have focus and give us what it requires from government. Thank you very much.
All right, back to Twitter. Swanu Prince Biagbara, the worsening insecurity ravaging Nigeria demands no empty threats before serious actions are taken in compliance with the constitutional responsibilities bestowed on the president. Buhari needs to wake up and act now before Nigeria finally crumbles under him. Anunobio Ekachi, the Senate should be scrapped. Governor Akeredolu, are the governors better? The same people that want us to buy fuel at about 500 naira per litre and heed our palliatives. For me, this call is like a scorpion calling for a snake to be killed because of its poisonous nature. Igbe Omorige, the president should stop making threats. I think the president should deal with these IPOP terrorist groups squarely. Okay. Authentic DJ Bash. These are Dito president talking tough on Twitter. Our election system remains manual since 1960. Our security system crawling manually. The office of the president has now replaced the person we voted to rule us. That's our president, always talking. Tony Anthony Odum, I wonder why any sane person would politicize the deaths of the NECO registrar in order to create panic and tension. The social media bill should be passed into law to checkmate issues of that nature. Raphael is calling from Mile 3. Good morning. He's left the building. All right, we go to Facebook at Nigeria Info PH. That's our Facebook page at Nigeria Info PH. Let's see who's there this morning. Sukane Bari Suka says our president will soon shock Nigerians. Yet gunmen kept on shocking Nigerians with unexpected surprises. I think actions do speak louder than words. What Nigerians need now is action and not in words only. That's from Betem Ogoni. Owele Chinedu Maduba, why can't our president tackle the insecurity and talk less? He was elected to protect lives and properties and not to shock people. The earlier he does his constitutional duties, the safer the country becomes. Nigeria can do better. Timothy Prince Orere Oso, stop threats. PDP tells Buhari, do they like the state of insecurity? Well, he thinks PDP is playing politics. Brown Samuel, PMB should stop giving empty threats. He should do something. Constitutional amendment, is it really going to solve our problem? Why not implement 2014 national confab? Nigerian government will not stop running in circles. IB Ihuoma Ekweme, God help us. This government stuck in trade is propaganda. That's what Uzochukwu Christian Osita believes. It was what it used to ascend to power and is still the engine life of this government. Grandmaster of lies. I prefer to believe a drunk than to believe this government. Talk less of a newspaper outlet. King Boy Eze, don't judge my government by insecurity. Mr. President, we must judge you by insecurity because the PDP could not protect us then, but today we are worse off. Daniel is in Transamadi. Good morning.
Good morning. PDP asking President Buhari to stop the threat. For me, I think that is the right statement. Because before now, we have seen the president continue making a statement of threat. For example, when this whole kidnapping started from the school, he threatened that they are going to arrest it and bring them to justice. Today, kidnapping continues. Nothing happened. If they saw you with AK-47, my government will come after you. Bandits are still going around killing people. My only statement this morning that in terms of the people who is fighting this whole thing over that they didn't see the war, then Ojukwu is a constituted authority who declare war. There is no constituted authority in the East that want to declare any republic. Rather than criminals. You should go after criminals. Don't go and kill innocent people in the...
All right, thank you, Gibbs. Is Rumosi. Good morning, Gibbs.
Morning.
Let's hear you. Yeah, go on.
Okay, I want to comment on the headline where the president said, I will shock you to those that are agitating in the country. I think, to me, the shock has to be is about where one of his aides, one of his ministers said they know where the bandits are, but they don't want to bomb that place so that they will not destroy the ecosystem. I think the shock will be maybe where a group is threatening to kill a governor and he remains silent on it. I think maybe the shock will be where they say either you give your land to Ruga and stay alive, or hold on to your life. Hold on to your land and die. I think that is the shock he's talking about. I don't know any other shock he will talk of that is more than this. Thank you.
All right, thank you, Git, for calling. We are on WhatsApp 08090306 It's obvious that banditry and insurgency have become a lucrative business in the north. The president should ensure the end of this menace. Raphael Sendarin. CY about the kidnapped pupils. It's clear the president, even a retired general, is clearly clueless on how to handle the issues of insecurity in Nigeria. My question is, where are all those people that will come on radio to shout Buhari is a welcome development? Today they pretend not to listen to Nigerian for again, or they pretend not to hear all the failure of this administration. Suddenly they've lost their voices. God help us again. Amadi David, Buhari talks tough. This is not enough. He should be bold, master political will, and quickly implement past constitutional review conference leading to immediate holistic restructuring. All this English. David, what are you saying? Please write the one I can understand. Marshall, let me commend Governor Wike for considering security in Eche, because the presence of the police will boost the morale of the students and people of Eche. Figure Cliff, can any task force or uniform group in Nigeria be innocent of extortion charges? Basil Amadi is thanking Governor Wike so much for finding it good to cite a campus of the River State University in Eche. He's not a politician, but he must commend the people who are doing good. Governor Wike, you've done so much by opening up a rural area. Patrick Amadi, good one. Governor Wike is a talk now. Do Governor, I want to urge His Excellency to give some of this contract to some of Eche youths in order to keep them busy. He should also award Chuko to Okpala Road in order to have free movement from all corners to the campus. Ezi Aliko, the president should resign. He has failed Nigeria. The most vital thing in a country is security. If you lose it all. Okay. Let's get back to the phone lines. Good morning. Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Robert for the Masses calling from Port Harcourt. Let me commend the governor of River State for starting a campus in Eche. It's a very good one. It's a way of shifting development also. Let me also remind some of us too that the governor has never backed Eche. Only one road that the governor has done in Eche, but it's about to be commissioned now, of the Omu road, over 20-something kilometer road. There is no road that Wike has done that is up to 11 kilometers. If any person knows, they should mention that it's up to 11 kilometers. This is 20-something kilometer road. I have seen that road in Odofo with a competent company. So we should know how to appreciate government. It's not government that will come here and say we will do tiny railway tomorrow. We will do lower gauge tomorrow. We will not feed them. We will do transport to university. We will not feed them. We should appreciate government that is doing something that will push money to the people. Thank you.
All right. So we've got Alozie calling from Omoma. Alozie, good morning.
Good morning, Leno.
Let's hear you.
Yes, our president issuing threat to those who is encouraging secession and praying for this country to be divided, that they will receive shock. For me, it is very unfortunate that this country will have a president that is tribalic in nature. How can a president issue such threats? Now, you are issuing threats for those who are agitating for secession. What of those killing innocent people, kidnapping innocent students, demanding for ransom from poor parents? Now, the Niger State Islamic students, they are not, the kidnappers are demanding 110 million naira, not 100,000. The president is not issuing threats to those set of people who is causing insecurity to this country. That is watching. That is my thing.
All right, we've got Ogbonna from Oyibo. Good morning, Ogbonna.
Good morning, my sister. Please, I want to react on the PDP's telling President Buhari to take more action and stop the threat. What Nigeria needs now is action. The threat is too much, and the threat is not solving our problem. We have lost lives. We have lost properties. Honestly speaking, since I was born, I have never seen this happen in Nigeria. Please, let President Buhari and the presidency take a drastic measure, take adequate measure, to make sure that our lives are safe. That was the major reason why we voted him into power. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Ogbonna, for calling. We move now to Newton Ikiri on WhatsApp. President Buhari did not issue a warning to the southeast. He issued a threat. The same president who pampers and indulges Boko Haram. At this time of our history, no president has the right to threaten anyone. I commend the governor in his ongoing projects of decentralizing the River State University and building of hospitals and other life-enhancing projects. You want him to combat the high rate of unemployment in the state to enable people work in those facilities he's building. You want him to upgrade and promote the working class citizens in River State because civil service has become mundane, moribund, and people are not motivated due to the reduction in staff strength caused by retirement, debts, and lack of incentives and motivation. Okay, Dom Wokike from Omudioga. Hi, man from Eleka here. I welcome President Buhari's Riots Act to killers in Nigeria. Criminals must pay for their crimes. We must not play politics with security at all, because insecurity doesn't identify our political inclinations. PDP is right. The president should act if he's innocent, because even governors of various states won't want anyone to oppose them without striking such a person. Please tell River State government that schools and extension of RSU campus should be built in Bori. Engineer Vigilance. Governor Wike flags of Eche campus, a welcome development. But my question is it only agriculture department? Mr. President, stop the warning and go take action. We're tired of your warning. Those attacking INEC facilities will soon have a shock of their lives. Those attacking public institutions and facilities it's condemnable, right? What about those killing innocent Nigerians on a daily basis? Buhari, life is more important than any other thing. Emmanuel Shijola from Woji, I'm worried. I was worried when the FG beat the drum of war via a series of tweets yesterday to the people of the Southeast. As a father, President Buhari needs to call for roundtable discussion like the late President Adodua did. There's a reason for any baby's cry. Dede Waldo, why have we constantly had cloudy weather in Port Harcourt for some time now? I hope it's not fire. I'm really worried about this. President keeps shocking us, the citizens, with empty threats. Swing into action and begin to suspect the president. Amiete Rekosima. A girl found dead and vital organs missing is a call for concern. The way unmannered ritualists are increasing in River State is bad. Anyone that refused to pay ransom will be butchered and their vital organs sold, and government is silent about this solution for warfare. Well, that took place in Ethiopia's local government area of Delta State. Those calling the president's warning a threat will be the first to run to ICC, complain of genocide. It is foolish depriving your people dividend because you want to make the system ungovernable just to call a dog a bad name. I believe at this point, no one will blame the president for any action. Chris Ovier sent that in. Who's there? Also, Machijoke from Imo State. I'll shock those trying to destabilize my government. Please, Mr. President, shock the hardship, shock the killing, shock the poverty, constant printing of money, continue borrowing, and think we'll be where we will be. Think of where we'll be when you leave office. Where are we? Facebook. Let's see who's on Facebook at this time. Norma Chizoba. Buhari said he will shock Nigerians. No be juju be that. Why is he always hiding? Let him be proud of his administration. Come out and do what's necessary. Security. Serve people as required. Give appointment 50-50, not only from the north, etc. Don Hilo Basi. Mr. President wants to shock Nigerians when he has already released the joint police and military forces in the southeast. People are killed daily across the country. Please tell the president and the armed forces to go look for criminals. From kidnappers to bandits to unknown gunmen to Boko Haram to killer herdsmen, the world is watching Nigeria. The level of killing of innocent people in the southeast and middle belt is nothing less than a civil war. He should resign and drop this agenda thing, please. Infrastructure development, not security challenge, will define Buhari's legacy. Lai Mohammed. I totally disagree with him, because the good people of River State have not received any tangible infrastructure development, and the high rate of unemployment will define PMB's administration. Even the high cost of goods and services are determinant factors of any government administration. Roundface sent that in from Rumekini. Stephen Igbikis, Akulga boss, calling on the restoration of Abonima Seaport. It's a good one. We need an institution in Kalabari land such as Bogoma. I believe this will boost economic activities more than what he's calling for. 0817-923-0002. Good morning.
Good morning, EJ from Port Harcourt.
All right.
I want to react to the headline concerning the kidnappers demanding for 110 million naira from a ransom. I think it is high time the federal government come out and tell us the truth. Because earlier on, they denied allegations from members of the public that they are actually paying this ransom to these kidnappers. But at this point, it has become very clear that this thing has turned to a business, because the federal government actually paying this money. If they have not been complying with previous cases of kidnapping, I don't see any reason why this issue will persist up to this point, where it has become almost like a daily basis. So I think the federal government should do the needful, set up the security system, and then put intelligent measures in place to ensure that they tackle this insecurity in the country. Thank you very much.
Thank you for calling. We've got Agbo from Ada George. Good morning.
Good morning,
You're welcome.
Yes, as much as I want to stay alive, I don't want to be electrocuted. I don't want to be shocked. I remember before now, when James and John were smoking people out, EMZO were regulars on this station, always telling us how the previous administration was very weak and very corrupt. And today, we're not hearing their voices anymore. All of a sudden, their tongues have been swallowed. They can't talk anymore. The other day, I was supposed to go to my farm in Oyigbo. I remember that, IPOB had issued out a warning or an order for the people to sit at home. I couldn't go to my farm because I was scared because of those military guys at Oyigbo. You see, that's the country we now live in. Everyone is in shock now. So, what more shock would the president want to give us? You understand? I keep wondering, I keep asking myself, how do they carry kids from school, up to 200 kids, and they will drive 200 kids? There's no how you're going to carry them on your back and walk the streets of a community into the forest without anyone noticing. In this particular era where there are mobile phones everywhere, and this president wants to shock us.
All right.
Honestly, it's appalling.
Thank you. But there's something they call ungovernable spaces, ungoverned spaces. You need to read up on that. That's the only. That's the only way anybody can explain it to us. Jude, good morning.
Right, but for me, it's a warning. Yeah, we should take it very, very seriously and warn our citizens or the citizenry to desist from what they are doing, attacking the citizens, other people, non-abandoned people, destroying government property. Because if federal government descends on the people, the innocent ones will be casualties.
Quite naturally.
And then we now shouting anti-threat. We're now been running on the international community, human rights bodies. There's no way that we will have casualties among the innocent ones. So let's be very careful and fish out if we can. Report these criminals to federal government so that they will be able to deal with the criminals alone and leave the innocent people to go free.
All right, thank you. Stand fast in Mile 1. Final call this morning. Let's hear you.
All right, good morning. Yeah, stand fast once again. I want to talk on the headline, the president is pouring more threats on the issue of insecurity in the country. I think this is not a time to be using more threats and it's time the president takes drastic action, military action against the issue of insecurity in this country. For God's sake, we know these people, we know their hideout and all of that. If there is any word like emptying our barracks to smoke out these bandits and these IPOD members and criminals, I think the government should proceed to doing that. In the words of JJ, smoke out these people, for God's sake. We are tired of these threats.
All right, thank you for calling. That's all we can take on the calls and on Twitter. Final messages. Let's stop talking about the president, his weak in leadership. Let's use our votes wisely come 2023. That's Paul Yesom Chuku. We have Chile Edwin. Nigerians have had enough threats from the presidency. Let the president act fast before we lose all our best. He has tolerated them enough. Final message from Captain Low-Key. He says the leader of the task force in Rivers State is lying. His boys arrested us last week while we're in traffic moving slowly. They forced our door open, jumped in before we knew it. They took the keys and drove us to Rumokoro, and they lied that we parked wrongly. You say, he says, who says? Well, that's a wrap this morning. On the headlines, thank you for joining the conversation. IYC, they've been agitating. They blocked the East-West Road. Imbiama axis last week. They were here in Port Harcourt at the NDDC's office. They blocked the one in Yenagua and in Delta State. We'll find out exactly what's going on. That's in the 8 o'clock hour. My name is Enoch Wever. The news is up in a bit, and then sports, and then we'll have our real estate time on radio with Ori Martins of Boeing Luxury Estates. Stay tuned.